Okay. Not an easy one to joke about this. A video was sent to me by a few people, including our Graham, of this young lady. Not going to go into a name or anything like that. She's a lesbian. And what happened was she posted a video saying she's not into dick. Which I thought would be normal, right? A lesbian. It's a homosexual. There's a sexual attraction. It's based on sex. And females do not have cocks and balls. They just don't. I just know some dreadful, utterly horrible prick is going to start commenting about sex being a spectrum. You just fuck off with that. It's bullshit. So she just said, I'm not into that. Well, I'm not allowed. It was on TikTok, wasn't it?
Yes.
Did I say that how you wanted me to?
The TikToks.
The TikToks.
She was doing the TikToks.
She was on the TikToks, and she was brutalized by TRAs, or whatever the fuck we want to call them this week. Brutalized. It was fucking horrific. This is a young girl, and they piled on, you're transphobic, you're hateful. Obviously, why wouldn't you be transphobic if you wouldn't suck a dick? She made an apology video in fucking tears, this poor girl. It's not enough. It's not enough because it's never going to be enough now. Because she's gone against the teachings, basically of queer theory, but of the trans activists. She won't accept the lady dick. And there's a reason, if you're watching this and you're not familiar, go and look it up. I'm not putting the names in. We might put a link to a tweet later. I don't really want to push that out there and add to more of her fucking problems. But you need to go and look because this shit's endemic. The public need to know that it's girls like that, young women who have a sexual preference for women. And I mean women, for fuck's sake. Can we just do away with that while we're here? I know on Twitter I have to put the fucking disclaimer in every minute, females. Who really says woman and thinks of a bloke? You don't. A woman is a female. That's how we think. It's the truth outside of Twitter. Outside of that fucking madhouse and obviously Tumblr. Tumblr is the mad old woman of the internet with shit smeared all over his fucking face. This is how these people are being harassed, bullied, and then told to be fucking kind. All so some bloke can get his cock sucked by a lesbian. There used to be a joke, didn't there? It was all like, oh, I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. That's a joke. It was never meant to be a fucking instructional manual for your life. It was never intended to be something you should aspire to. If you have a cock and balls, you've got no business messing around with lesbians. There's no such thing as a bi-lesbian. That's someone who's bi. And when I say that, I go, well, people can identify as anything they want. Fuck off. No. Do you know what? No, they shouldn't. No, they shouldn't, because it's just gone too fucking far into the realms of the absurd, the violent, the hateful, and the horrific. It's fucking disgusting. This young girl's crying on the internet, and those arseholes, they've got their cocks in their hands while they're abusing her. They feel fucking great. They're having the time of their lives, punishing that young girl. They fucking loved it. If you are any sort of man, you will fucking stand up to them. Because they're destroying the lives of gay people, of lesbians, of women, of other actual trans people. They're destroying everything because they're just fucking mental men. That's all they are. That's us fucked on YouTube. Again, I am sorry, Graham.
It's alright, maybe we'll get monetised in another 3 months.
But it's the fucking truth. This is why we can't be monetised. I've got a horrible habit of telling the fucking truth. And I can't help it, because it makes me fucking mad. The only reason I wasn't bouncing off the walls here last week was because I was too fucking ill. This week I've clearly got a little bit more energy. I'm going to pay for this later.
Aidan, we don't need super chats. There's a PayPal link right there in the description, mate.
There's a PayPal link in the description if you want to fund the fact that I can't keep my fat fucking mouth shut. So, whoever you are, this girl, you'll never see this. Be strong. Get off fucking TikTok. Surround yourself with people that love you for who you are and for the preferences you have, because that's what those fuckers will demand. Can't you just let us live? Yeah. Can't you just do the same for everybody else? Fucking disgusted me when I saw that. Bro, me heart. Young enough to be my kid, for fuck's sake. Imagine your daughter.
Yeah, man, this is my big worry with my daughter and social media. Because they fucking, guys, they'll have a laugh and they'll mess about, but girls just rip each other apart on it. Suicides and self-harm amongst young girls has gone through the roof.
The first thing they'll try is emotional blackmail. They will always link you to a research paper that post-treatment and post-surgery young people do far better. Now, the paper they're on, I should have kept it up here, but I didn't. I'll link to it on my Twitter later. The paper that they refer to constantly, was it Norway? Somewhere like that.
Scandinavia.
Scandinavia. Yeah. They've had to go back and redo it because they didn't check dysphoria with surgery or without. They didn't compare the thing it was about. Do you know what happened when they compared it? There was no difference. No difference. Emotional blackmail they'll try. They'll try cancelling you. Then they'll come after you properly. That's what they do. Now, I'm lucky I've got fuck all to lose. I don't care. If you have, do it anonymously. If you haven't, stand the fuck up. Especially men. Especially men. Because they're far less likely to attack you than they are a woman. Stand up, guys. Come on. The fucking trigger warning expects.
Interesting point on that Scandinavian thing. It was a population-wide search. It was 9-point-something million people, and there was 2,000 trans people.
Not quite the 1%.
No, not even fucking close to the numbers. So we're making all our changing rooms mixed sex for this many people. When there's more disabled people, you'd be better off doing fucking making disabled ones. There's more of an argument for that. Making like huge, big disabled changing rooms. It's fucking insane. Women have been raped and abused, and the numbers are going up. The last 3 years, it's gone from 10,000 to 50,000.
And the crimes committed by women.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they don't record
Especially
it
increases in sex crimes committed by women, who happen to be blokes.
And we're doing this for 2,000 out of 9 million people. 2,000.
It's fucking madness.
In fact, we're not even doing it for them, because most of them are fine. We're doing it for the 10,000 people who've decided to speak on their behalf.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
And decide that they're trans.
Yeah.
Just decide. Like that guy I posted about, he's a moderator of a gay group for women. And I'm gonna have to misgender him, because he's trans that chooses not to transition. Or pass. Or anything. He's just a bloke. He's just a fucking bloke in bloke's clothes with a bloke's beard. Oh, but he is a lesbian because he's got a girlfriend, which also makes him a straight man. And he's like, oh, you shouldn't misgender him. I'm not. I am not misgendering him. He's a man. He's a fucking man. This is where this madness is going.
It's a man on a power trip. He's literally sitting there with his balls.
Laughing his fucking bollocks off.
Yeah.
Except not off.
No.
Firmly attached.
You wouldn't dream of actually cutting the fuckers off then, would you?
What is it, 80 to 90% don't do it?